What's up, guys? It's General Santucci. This is the Battle of Bribracte. Back in the day, the Romans they went over the Rhine to take on the Germans, and the stronghold of Bribracte was a spot where they were actually trying to secure grain to fight the Helvetii. So what happened here was they have a very large legion, a lot of men, very strong. I think it was like 7 legions. As far as I knew, there was no Gauls in this battle. They never made it to the battle, but it was all Germans. The Gauls were actually on their way to, they were the Dewey tribe or something like that, but they never made it there because the Germans got beat so fast. What happened was the Germans were trying to stall for time. Number one, they were trying to stall for time because it was their god had to do with the full moon. So if the full moon wasn't, hasn't been there yet, or is not there, they don't want to fight because they don't believe they'll win. Another thing is there's also stalling for time so the Gauls can reinforce them, but that never happened. So Julius Caesar said, "Fine, whatever." If you can hear, you hear in the background my little guy, he's going nuts. But yeah, what Julius Caesar did is he found out about the god thing, with the full moon, but he never knew about the reinforcements till after. So he starts laying siege to the town, which forces them to come out. As you see right here, my opponent makes a fatal mistake with his armigers. So I send him my general and his a spare cavalry unit to take out those men. And what else happened was the Germans did use a phalanx formation. That was for sure. They did. And they did, just like the Helvetii, they used phalanx as well. They weren't very well armored, but they did have the big spears. The Germans were very confident that the Romans would never get close enough to them to do damage because of the spears. Well, what happened was the one legion that really annihilated them, that made that BS, was the 10th Legion, Julius Caesar's elite legion, the 10th. So what they did is the first battle line, there was 3 battle lines, and the first one charged, and the 10th Legion legionnaires just brushed away these spears and dove on top of the shields and just annihilated those guys. He tries to start getting his things back here again, so I do another strike. I can't have that going on. The Germans are so outnumbered. So what happens was the German left flank was routed, but the German right flank was really doing well against the Romans. Seeing that the Roman left flank was being pushed back. The 10th Legion swooped around and just steamrolled right over the German line, and they were annihilated. 50,000 Germans perished in this battle. The city was looted. So 60 or 70,000 German slaves were sold off to the slave traders that trailed the legions. So it was pretty profitable, nice little score for Caesar. It's a big mistake here. I used my goddamn he did it. I think he tried to do that to set them off. I actually set them off. I didn't know they were auxilia, cavalry auxilia, because I'll never chase it. They all die. So it's, what are you gonna do? So I'm glad I had a good opponent, a good ally here. Mathis the Great. He has a lot of cavalry. Very, very, very happy about that. And he has a lot of foresters too, which rocks real good. So I'm taking the high ground here. So he destroys my berserkers, and he's going to charge down the hill at these axemen, which I see at the last second, and I'm just very surprised they held. So I charge. I was actually charging at him, but he ran. But what I did is my guy routes here. There's 67 men there, and I'm going to pull my general out of there too. Okay, now I got him. He's all mine. I'm actually hitting him with everything I got, and I got a little slight elevation here, so I turn around and I strike the general. And I was gonna send in troops to assist. Send in my dogs. This guy was done, but he actually managed to get away. Even though he routed, still there. So what happens here? He charges right down onto these axemen, which I don't know how the hell these guys held, but they did. He could have did a little bit better. He would have routed these guys. These dogs are just going nuts over here. These guys are very well upgraded too. This one has like 6 or 7 upgrades on it here. So I realized these guys can easily outflank me, so I'm going to have to reposition. And I just noticed right now what's going on. They're so going to lose. They're slowly pushing them down. So what I'm doing is I'm going to dispatch this one here and these guys up there. My cavalry's coming up the side. These guys are still holding their own, man. I just don't know how. And I'm going to turn right now and smack them right from behind and get the hill advantage right away. They still think it's victory certain, but I did a war chant and I ran up the hill. So they just routed big time. There you go. So this is when I realize I'm going to be outflanked dramatically. So I have to get my butt moving. And he's sending his general back in here, which is very stupid, I think. And they didn't take Guals seriously, and he just comes around and just steamrolls right over these guys right here. Roman archers just get tanked. And he's going to charge right into these cohorts. And they're going to break so bad. Defeat seems certain. He could have sent his cavalry over there and supported them, but he didn't do it. So I got these guys in phalanx formation. I'm on a hill. I have the hill advantage. They say victory certain, but it's really defeat. So I see that him flanking my troops, so I'm going to dispatch everybody, whatever I can, and just run back here. And he has it, man. All he had to do. I don't think he threw his Pila. If he threw his Pila, I would have been in trouble. So I'm trying to get these guys over there. And you would think, look, it says defeat seems certain. I don't know how. Victory seems certain, but I am fighting on both sides here. So what I did is I took these guys off guard mode because their backs are towards me. I'm just going to go after them. My general's on here. Probably not the best idea. Oh, not my general. My general does fight though. So I'm still moving forwards little by little. They say they think victory's certain, but I just don't see that. And there he goes again, trying to outflank me. Here's my general. My general's right there. There you go. I'm trying to hold these guys off as much as possible. I just want to slow them down. I know I'm not going to win in a fight like that. But these guys are just getting hacked up from the sides. Let's go see what my buddy's doing over here. I mean, he just totally tore these guys up. He should have sent more guys over here. Because this guy's general is getting shot up.
You have killed the enemy general. Now
and I think this guy is
fear.
Clement.
Now they may turn and run. Attack! Attack!
All right, so what I'm doing here is I don't know how these guys aren't routing. Probably because
your warlord has gone to his ancestors.
I was glad that wasn't a rout because the king that would have been Areovistis. That was the king of that German tribe. So seeing this, I was like, I'm in trouble, man. So I'm trying to get rid of these guys. These guys are almost done. And he's outflanking me here, so I just moved up.
His worth. Nothing. Any of our warriors would
yeah, they're done. So I'm going to have to kill these guys off and then swoop around. So all I did is I took them on phalanx, souped them around real quick, put them back in phalanx. Now I got them off guard mode and they're going in. Doing the same here. I got one guy that's route. So these guys are moving away. I still got more cavalry over here. Slowly, little by little, I'm taking these guys out over here. And the Guals are making short, easy work of the Romans. These guys could have did a lot better with what they had. They had such a way better army than ours. So I need to stop these guys from outflanking my axemen. So I'm going to get these guys from the flank. I don't care about those guys. There's only a few. And I'm going to get these guys from their sides, and I'm going to hit them with cavalry. So they're absolutely going to rout. There's no way they're going to survive this. There you go. So these guys are coming around, and I'm going to... oh, okay, here comes my buddy. He's probably like, damn, man. Took out all these damn legionary cohort. And then here I come, going to do a flanking charge. Oh, wow. I forgot about that. Yeah, they ain't gonna last long. So he's helping me chase away these Germans. I mean, these Romans. So, so they're all routing. It looks like. The only one that it took us a little while, but it's this one right here. We're going nuts looking for this guy. So, yeah, I'm gonna like skip that and fast forward to it. Alright, so what we're doing here is I asked him to dispatch all of his cavalry over here. And I'm bringing in my spears and my axemen. And my one remaining cavalry unit. They don't really have much. What do you got? 8. So, I think he could have just charged right now and broke these guys, but I think he's just being cautious. They're exhausted. I mean, all of his guys are exhausted too, but it really doesn't matter. They're both doing the same. They're both dying. So I wasn't afraid. I'm gonna charge down anyways. I told him, man, a nice charge will break these guys. See how many I take out before he intervenes. There you go, look at that. Yeah, my name here is General Crassus. That's right. I like Crassus, Marcus Crassus. The guy that beats Spartacus. I mean, I like Spartacus more, but Crassus was badass. So far, I like him in the series. Alright, I think this is when he charges, man. He sends them all down. He's got the Forest of Warband, which still have our arrows. I don't know how. Here we go. They are out before they get touched by anything else, I think.
Fight no more.
I don't think there's a
and the victory is yours.
Info thing at the end here, so I should have taken a picture, but I forgot. Oh yeah, there is. So yeah, all right. General Crassus and Matthew the Great on one team, and Siam and Clement on the other. Romans. Hope you guys enjoyed this battle. I somehow got the most kills. I thought we were going to be doomed. I remember slaughtering the other side when I was the Romans. Just annihilating these dudes. I didn't get to use my berserkers either, look. Because I was being an idiot. So, yeah, my general kicked the most ass. Guys, I hope you enjoy this, and I will see you.